In just a few hours, Royals fans will be glued to the screen watching their boys in blue hit the diamond. Lindsay Feast is at Dave & Buster's hitting up some fans who are ready to watch the game with the Omaha Storm Chasers. Lindsay?
That's right, Jen. And all the way from Kansas City, I have Jerry here. You are a hardcore Royals fan, you were telling me.
Lifelong Royals fan, yes.
So I was going to say, game one, what is it like to see this happening, after, dozens of years?
After dozens of years, it's almost unbelievable. And after 8 consecutive playoff wins, that even makes it twice as unbelievable.
Yeah, they're on a pretty big hot streak. Also here with Rob, you're a huge KC fan. You got the hat and everything. So how do you think tonight's game's going to go? You think that streak's going to continue?
Yes, I do. All they have to do is get a lead and get into the 7th inning, and it's done.
Fantastic. Well, one of the big players that we've been watching throughout, some of the playoff games, and we'll be watching again tonight, is Alex Gordon. Jen, we had a chance to sit down and talk with one of his biggest fans and someone who's seen him from quite a young age. Take a look.
In your notebook, you need to get the names of the United States Supreme Court justices.
It's fourth period civics at Lincoln Southeast High School.
A quiz from a couple of weeks ago.
And while Randy Brolhorst is mostly watching his students' quiz scores,
I think it's going to be a tight one.
There's another score on his mind too, one that involves a former student athlete. From Golden Knight to Golden Glove,
Gordon back.
Brolhorst coached Royals outfielder Alex Gordon since he was a kid. Brolhorst recalls that first moment where he knew Gordon was destined for the big leagues.
2 baseball fields at that catty corner along 70th Street, and we were playing on the south field. Alex bats left-handed, obviously, and he hit a ball. He was 10 years old at the time. He hit a ball that went over the fence and landed in the middle of 70th Street.
That hit 340 feet. In high school, Gordon made All-State baseball 3 years in a row and All-State football twice, too.
This is Alex's All-State picture his senior year. When he was here, he was an All-State third baseman.
Today, he's gotten 3 Golden Gloves for 2 years in a row. He's been on the All-Star team.
And Alex Gordon.
And he's hit more home runs than any Nebraskan in the major leagues. Brolhorst says it wasn't just talent, but a hard work ethic that got Gordon to where he is today.
This day, 1812.
Tonight, Alex Gordon's former coach will watch his former player, perhaps through a stack of graded papers, hoping Gordon will make baseball history of his own.
It's gone!
Either way, he and the rest of Nebraska will be giving their hometown boy an A+. And instead of a gold star, one that's royal blue.
He'll probably go 7 games, but I think the Royals are going to come out on top.
So back out here at Dave & Buster's, and Alex Gordon's former coach says he thinks it's going to be a tight series, that it's going to go to 7 games, but that the Royals are going to pull out a big win. What do you guys think? Do you think it's going to be 7 games? Do you think they're going to sweep?
I don't think we'll sweep. San Fran's been there the last few years several times. I think it's going to come down to the Royals in 6 or 7, and it's going to be the HCH factor, the bullpen. Herrera, Davis, and Holland.
My goodness, Garrett, Gordon, and Phil, this guy's going to put you out of a job. He's dropping all kinds of sports knowledge. How about you? What do you think, Rob? Do you think it's going to be a 7-game series?
KC in 6.
KC in 6. All right, you heard it here first. Rob's got the pull for KC in 6. Well, we're going to be here throughout the afternoon at Dave & Buster's talking to fans. The Storm Chasers have a watch party that starts at 6. You can tune in. We'll be here, and we'll be talking to the Storm Chasers folks, too, in a little bit, Jen.
So those students at Lincoln, they have to think this is pretty cool. Do they appreciate the connection?
I want to look at the camera.
Yeah, well, it's funny, Jen, because, we were there and we were in the classroom and interviewing Brolhorst about Alex Gordon, and some of the students were going, oh, what's this story for? What is this about? And when we were dropping Alex Gordon's name, some of the seniors, might not have gone to school when he was there, but they knew the name, they knew what the big deal was. Some of the younger kids, the freshmen, weren't quite so sure who Alex Gordon was, which was kind of a bummer, but they were still just so excited, once you mentioned Kansas City and the World Series. So they're going to be rooting right along with everyone else, too.
I'm sure they are. Thanks so much, Lindsay. We appreciate it. And we are winning when it comes to the weather. This October is fabulous.
It's great. We have a little rain on tap tomorrow night after dark, actually after 7 o'clock, the daytime hours, and wait for the weekend. You're not going to